What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. Today we are gonna do a belly casting. So I'm sitting here ready. We're about to start recording. So I'm in vlog mode because I didn't feel like getting up and changing the whole setting and all of that stuff just to do my intro. It's not gonna happen. So for this belly casting, what you are going to need is, so you are gonna need these plaster cloths. We bought 3, but we might only use 2, so we're gonna need to cut these. So of course you're gonna need some scissors and then a bowl of warm water. So after we cut these with the scissors, we're gonna have to dip them in the warm water and put it on my belly. So let's go. Oh, and you'll also need some Vaseline or some like petroleum jelly or something to stop the cast from actually sticking to you when it's time to remove it. So now let's go.
First up, we missed it in the what you need is also you need Vaseline. Cover the belly up so the casting doesn't stick or irritate the skin or anything like that. Also, it helps the casting come off super easy. So let's first lather up the belly with some Vaseline. And the Vaseline is cold, so sorry for that.
Sorry, Timmy.
Yeah, I was apologizing to her, obviously. Don't be light with the Vaseline. You know, you want to really lather it up because the more, the merrier. The easier the casting will come off. All the way to the side. Full coverage. You might want to sit a little closer to the edge of the table. Give me the chair. Yeah, there you go. Get under the belly. We forgot how long to cut the strips in, so just gonna do maybe foot each. I'm gonna eyeball it.
Right.
Like I said, be liberal. Her belly button tickles. Just kidding, okay. Alright. So I got Vaseline on the gloves. Gotta switch them out.
And we're gonna cut these up and then we'll be right back.
Alright, we back. Got the strips cut into about 12 to 18 inch long strips and a bunch of little squares for the belly button. I'm just gonna dip the plaster pieces. Let's do the belly button first. These little squares are tricky.
You're supposed to do it one at a time.
You want to overlap them. It's messy. These small squares, you just want to overlay them over each other. With the longer strips, you're going to want to put them in opposite directions. For example, put a strip this way, you want to put a strip this way. One more little strip. Whoops. Splash. Alright, we're gonna start big strips. It's a quick example on how the big strips are gonna be laid. You want in this direction, you want to smooth it out. Now that I did that one in this diagonal style, just make a little X.
Make a big X.
Yeah, big X. This one got a little bit. Wrinkled. Smooth it out. Sure everything is really smooth. Okay, so for the rest of them, just gonna do exactly like that. Anything you lay down, the next one should be in kind of an opposite direction. Gonna speed it up a little bit. Okay, so you guys saw that all sped up. Now that you laid it down, smooth it. You can smooth it out with your hand. Well, before, and after that, thing starts drying pretty fast. Like seriously fast. So you gotta get going, but in a nice efficient manner. Smooth it out and let it dry. Now she has to sit here for like 45 minutes to let it dry.
And I'm trying so hard not to move so much because he's already moving in here too much and it's already lopsided because he's over here. But I'm trying not to move because my skin is coming apart.
Separating from it.
Yeah, separating.
And that was,
from the
you know,
cast.
that happens if you put enough Vaseline. That's kind of a good thing, but yeah.
Yeah, at least like.
Hopefully you did enough layers and it just keeps yourself pretty rigid. This is pretty rigid already. Still a little wet.
Even though like my stomach is going in and out, the cast is still keeping its form because it's already getting hard pretty fast. So yeah, I'll be sitting here for 45 minutes eating my ice cream.
Oh yeah, ice cream time.
And yeah, we'll get back to you guys in about 45 minutes.
No sponsor. Doesn't sponsor us. Nice little vanilla Swiss almonds.
And neither does what's this? American Eagle.
You can't see that.
Oh, I figured that you wouldn't see it. So.
Big spoon. Enjoy.
Thank you.
We'll be right back. After these recorded messages.
I didn't even.
Alright, so we back. It's been about 45 minutes. We're gonna pull off the cast, and when you pull it off, you're gonna set it aside. You want to let it dry for at least 2 days, completely dry, so the plaster could get nice and dry and rigid. And after that, all you gotta do is get some nice fine grit sandpaper. Maybe 1,000 is good. And you want to sand everything down until you're comfortable with the smoothness of it. You're gonna sand everything down, and then 1 second.
I like it like this. I think it's pretty cool, but it's just one patch, like the last patch that he put on. It didn't really like.
The plaster didn't fully separate from the fibers, so you can see the fiber on top. It's not as smooth, but
he's gonna
no worries.
Anyway.
Yeah, you sand it down, and then after you sanded it down to like the consistency or the smoothness that you like or feel comfortable with, you just get Blick Artist's white gesso. Another thing that we forgot to add to the list, but yeah, white gesso. It could be any color you want: black gesso, white gesso. Any
gesso,
and
it doesn't have to be
gesso.
Blick.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be Blicks. Any gesso. And then you put as many coats as gesso as you want. Preferably like maybe 3 coats would be fine. And after that, you're set, and you can do whatever you want with it.
Yeah. So we're gonna do all of that, and then we're gonna show you guys how it turned out. It's pretty much off already. Just the top.
It's pretty loose already. Just gonna. You can use your fingers and just go underneath it, so you don't have to pull. And there's the belly.
It's funny. It's weird. It's low.
Yeah, low belly. All bellies look different, obviously, so yours will probably look a little different than this. It's still, you can still feel it on the inside. It's smooth, but it's still wet. Pretty cool. You're gonna want to set this down. Honestly, I don't feel comfortable completely setting it down. The bottom is kind of still soft, so you might just put it somewhere else. But yeah, after that,
you might blow dry it.
Yeah,
a little bit to harden it faster because we don't want it to get messed up. So
yeah,
I hold it.
see you guys a little update when everything is done, dried. Nice little samples. Probably see some more updates on Instagram.
Yeah, so you can definitely follow my Instagram at Glitter by Choice. Glitter is with an A by choice. It'll be linked down below. Exact link straight to my Instagram and my music as well. With that being said, after this, we're gonna show you guys the clips of how it actually turned out, and then yeah. Thank you guys for watching, and I appreciate you guys following the journey with us. And we out. Peace.
Later.